Greetings everyone, this is Freja Enjoy, and right now I want to do a video about the energies in June 2020, where we are right now. I would like to talk about this precious, very strong energy times we have on Earth now. We can talk about it in many different ways, of course. I can't take in all the perspectives here now. Of course, I can talk about all the perspectives. It's going to be 1 or 2 or 3 perspectives now. It's not going to be a long video, but I'm going to give some important message in this video. First of all, this month is a lot about strength, to be strong. And I would like to say shortly about the 3D matrix, the 4D dimension and the 5D, the 5th dimension, and dimensions above the 5th dimension. These different dimensions consists of timelines, and people have this going on right now very strongly, that they are learning to begin to use new concepts in their vocabulary. These concepts about matrix, 3D matrix, and different dimensions and timelines. It's not usual to all people to talk about it like that. But these words, these concepts, we have to help us to understand what's going on. And the processes that's going on now on Earth is here to help us human beings to evolve to a higher consciousness. So what is this higher consciousness consisting of? Higher consciousness is about not one thing, but I can't again cover all perspectives. I will take 1 or maybe 2 now. Higher consciousness, one of the things that is in a higher consciousness, when you have a higher consciousness, that I am, as a way shower and ascension guide, pointing out, is that if you want to rise and go higher in consciousness and in your mind, in your life, there is something that many who go out with all these classes, all these webinars, and all this, that they talk and talk and talk. You find it on the social media everywhere, and then in the end of their post they say, you just gotta pay this. I haven't done this yet, and I actually haven't asked for money yet for my advices. And sometimes I'm not sure if I should, because right now also the money system is changing like hugely, and these all beings who are rising in consciousness and going up in higher dimensions like 5D and higher are eventually maybe now going to use another kind of strategy than money. We will see. This is absolutely ongoing process, an ongoing process. The thing here is, I go back to this to rise and have a higher consciousness and to have a higher life, so to say. I say now. This is first of all now a metaphor. The metaphor is, did you know? Then, if or if not, I tell now. 5% of the waters, the oceans on Earth, people have not explored. Next thing I say is, I say this as the founder of Dolphin Yoga, where I myself have to explore and go deeper and deeper all the time to be an ongoing evolver of the Dolphin Yoga, the Ascension past Dolphin Yoga, the Dolphin Yoga. So the thing is that feelings, the water is a metaphor, a symbol for human feelings, for feelings at all, for feelings and emotions. So people are not very, very fond of talking about feelings. Feelings are our compass. Without feelings, we can't exist. We are numbing ourselves. We are dead if we don't experience our feelings. So it's not just about experiencing. It's about acknowledging, to respect our feelings. It's about to know how to take care of your feelings, how to release them, and how to go forward. This is not said in some words, and absolutely not in a short video like this. I'm going to do more videos about this, because now I have got this message, because I have had since the 70s, 1970s, contact with ETs and Ascended Masters and all my spiritual guides. So some would like you to think that you can in one day, in 1 week, in a weekend course or a webinar or something, you can just rise so very high and everything is going to be so very, very, you don't have to do any inner work. It sounds like that. So in my opinion, I know they trick you. They trick you to buy their things. I bought so many years back, so many things I never used, but I was tricked to buy it because it sounded so good. And you cannot have any good result with yourself without truly going into yourself and go deeper and do the inner work. When you do your inner work, that's when it's important to love yourself, to be grateful for your life, and to believe in yourself, and to have divine trust. That's when it's really important for you. So this metaphor that people, humans, have not explored more than 5% of the oceans on Earth is the same as human beings. It's a metaphor that the human beings still have not explored what their own feelings is all about. Feelings is not just what people think. Feelings, it's not. It's so much more, hugely more. Look at the ocean. I say it again, 5%. You understand? 95% is still not explored. This is, I say now, the same with you and me. But I have worked with this my whole life. So I maybe have more percent. Yeah, I have. But that's not a romantical thing to go out and talk about. These flashy pictures with these beautiful elves and beautiful mermaids, and women should look so enormously like, oh, they should look like Marilyn Monroe, and they should be so happy all the time and all this. Or someone only shows very serious, always face, and so very sad. It's all extremes, I say now. What is it to be alive? Truly, have you questioned yourself? What is it to be alive? To be alive is to be interested in who you are. And that means that you take your time. When things happen in your life, they happen for a reason, not for you to ban them, but for doing something inside of yourself. Look at yourself. What can you leave in your life? Are you brave enough to leave some past things that goes with your old programming? Because this is your journey here on earth. It's your journey. It's your decisions. And as in the 3D matrix, most people only live and think everything is about money. They think food and house and cars and works and to have family and children and dogs and all these things. To be a parent, to be appearing in front of others with a special setup of things they show or not show. This is not life. This is not to be living. This is only a play who plays out. And as long as people stay in that play, they will not evolve. It's only, that's an illusion. So, yeah, I rather have contact with some few people who are, I say now, seriously interested in life and who they are themselves and who others are, and can do this and can work with this, than having thousands of followers who don't care what I say, who don't listen to what I say, who don't do anything of the inner work, who only wants to have a lot of material things and blah, blah, blah. Because I left that life so long time ago. I never had that kind of life. I tried all my life to work out how to leave the 3D matrix. And of course, people, if I meet, and I do meet a lot of 3D matrix people as I travel around in the world. So of course, it's challenging because I can see through every single human being I meet. I can see through what they think about me directly. I feel it. I feel it. And I am not anything of what these people think about me. They don't come so close as 1% of what I really am. What I do in this life, what I have been doing, my thoughts, my intelligence, my abilities. They don't come as close as 1%. Yes. The concepts are going to change so drastically. And this month, June, is really a turning point. It turns out to be a tough month for many people. Many people feel happier, but also, the most of the time, that happiness comes from if the people have gone inside and done their inner work. This is a combination that's taking you forward. Otherwise, you will be on the same place, stepping on the same place, doing nothing, overworking, thinking you get a lot of light, thinking you are light and all this, but you don't do your inner work. And you don't respect. And you see other women doing their inner work. If you, in example of me, don't respect me because you think, now I have no makeup at all, no fancy clothes, I haven't done any special setup for this video, and things like that. If you are thinking, oh, blah, 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 and if you don't respect me, and if you don't listen to what I really have to say, you are not into my vibrations at all. You're not. But if you are feeling the light codes coming from me, because I send them now all the time. If you listen to this video more than once, 2, 3, 4 times, with some week or some days between, and you have evolved, you will see and hear new things, and you will get new light codes from me, because this is one thing I do. We are all only energies. We are energies. Nothing more than energies. We are energies. My energy is a very extraordinary, special energy. It's totally healing energy, and I am starting processes in mostly all people I meet in one or another way. And I give exactly love and light and peace in my energy to people. But in people who have not were doing the inner work, that will trigger them. And that's why some people feel fear of me, because I will evolve something. I trigger their own light inside that wants to come through. And if that person are blocked in some of their energy bodies inside of them, they will be afraid. So, it's the same with my videos here. And this is also about, we gotta get out of the old ideas about how it looks to be a successful person. I say now again, and I have it on my website, because I talk about divine success, and I explain on my website frejaenjoy.com what divine success is, and how that concept, after maybe 20 years, was established in my vocabulary, coming from my own life experiences. Been working with successful people, having my own companies, working with high educated people and help them. I've gone through so much. I can't begin to count everything here now I've gone through. The thing is, I left it all because this is not what it's about to be alive. It's your life, it's your process, and it's about love. And first of all, to love yourself and learn to love yourself, you have to learn to love yourself. That's the first thing. And it's not done in one day. It's an inner work to learn. Okay. I'm gonna come with more videos about this process. That is, you gonna develop the 95% of your feelings that you have not reached yet. Okay. So keep up your good work the rest of June now, because this June is going to be a master month. And in July and August, we are moving forward. All the beings who are in the ascension process, there might be, it is a gap. All the people, the beings who are in the darkness, we can't change them. So they're gonna stay in the darkness. It's nothing we can do. It's your choice. Have a nice day. Blessings all of you from me, Freja Enjoy. Blessings.